Hi, good morning. I just had to submit Stella's new insurance cards for her myofunctional therapy. I have new insurance now because Shane's job switched over to the new company that bought his company. But hello, happy Tuesday. I am at Aldi. I'm getting ready to go inside and get groceries. We have legitimately no food. We have some snacks from my last Costco trip, and honestly, that is about it. There's not much in there at all. I haven't made a list yet. This is my list. Red pepper. And the only reason that's on the list is because my mom asked me to get her one. So I'm gonna sit here for a few. I grabbed an iced matcha with lavender, you know the drill, and I'm just gonna sit here and make a list and go through my phone and think of a few recipes. I just really wanna cook a real meal. We have been in survival mode for the last week. If you follow me over on Instagram, then you already know. But Stella actually has had, because today is the last day of her antibiotics, she had pneumonia. So we've been dealing with that. I've never seen her that sick. It was really sad and kind of scary, to be honest. She was coughing constantly, so often. I'm trying to fix my lighting. I feel like it's very dark right here and my camera's not adjusting. But anyway, last week was really hard. It was Lucy's spring break and I was so excited for spring break. Wanted to take the girls to the gym daycare because Lucy loves the gym daycare, but she never really gets to go because she's at school. So I was excited to take them to the gym daycare and just like do some fun things together, because last year on spring break, we had a very not fun spring break. We had COVID, and then at the end of our quarantine, like the end of Lucy's spring break, Stella chopped the tip of her finger off in our garage door, and she had to have that sewed back on. And that was traumatic. And then the spring break before that, we were in COVID lockdown. We haven't had a fun spring break since Lucy's been in school, and I was looking forward to this one. And then Stella ended up getting really sick. She could barely open her eyes. She was so congested. She couldn't stop coughing. And she was like really lethargic. She was just napping a lot throughout the day, which she does not do. Obviously, we've talked about how she has given up napping. Granted, I know that when you're sick, you're just more tired than normal anyway, because she was hardly sleeping at night because she was coughing so much. Shane took her to the doctor the next day. I'm very grateful that he took her. Just because I've been running on fumes for a while now, and I'm just grateful that he took the emotional load of taking her to the doctor, because she wasn't feeling well, and taking her to the doctor is not super fun when she doesn't feel well. But he said she was like an absolute champ, listened to everything the doctor said, did amazing, and they swabbed her for everything and she was negative, because originally I just assumed the girls had the flu. That was like kind of my thought process. That's what it seemed like. They were very just tired. They didn't have a big appetite. She was negative for everything. Her oxygen was a little low, not like concerningly low, but it was definitely a little low. But the doctor, again, just like I said, didn't like how her breathing sounded. So they did a chest x-ray, and she did have pneumonia. I think she's good now. She did have pneumonia. So she got on antibiotics, and she's feeling a lot better now, but I was so excited a couple days ago because she was starting to feel so much better. And then right before bed, I noticed that she had a rash like on her legs and her arms and like a little bit of her chest. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, I thought we were finally getting better. And then she had a rash. So I talked to the nurse and they were like, that's definitely not normal, but that can be a side effect of the antibiotics, or it could be like the virus that she had leaving her body, because initially this all started with a virus, and then obviously she got an infection in her lung. But as of today, she's done with her antibiotics, so we're just gonna keep an eye on her rash, but it's definitely getting a lot better. It was really bad last night. She's not swollen or anything, but it was all over her face, her arms, her legs. It was just a lot, but it got better before bed, and I felt better about that. You guys don't need a full workup of this whole last week, but it's just been exhausting. Stella is feeling a lot better. She slept pretty good last night, but I have been running on fumes because I haven't gotten any sleep, because I've just been worried about her, and then she's waking up frequently. Last night was probably her best night of sleep. I think she slept probably like 6 hours straight without waking up, which was really nice. But yeah, I've just been waking up with her for a week constantly, and then even when she did fall asleep, I was kind of up worrying about her. And then Shane was out sleeping on the couch or up in Lucy's room because she has had this same cold. It hasn't been nearly as bad with Lucy, but I did keep her home from school yesterday just to kind of get rid of the rest of the gunk that she had, but she was feeling good today, so she went back to school. And I feel like we're coming out of the fog, but the last month or so has just been a lot. I've been very overwhelmed, and then we added the girls being sick on top of it and Stella being the sickest I've ever seen her, and it just stressed me out and I have been exhausted. I'm so sorry if you don't care about that. That was a very long-winded start to this video, but I'm gonna run inside. Actually, no, I still need to make a list. My mom's gonna be like, what's taking you so long? Stella is with my mom right now. She volunteered to take her. My mom has been amazing in the last week. These are times that I'm just, I'm getting emotional a little bit, but these are the times that I'm so grateful that I do live next door. Stop. My mom being next door has just been super helpful. Like, she went and grabbed Stella's medicine for me yesterday, and she grabbed us lunch because, again, I have no groceries whatsoever because I've just been so consumed with my kids. And Shane's been really busy, been in survival mode for a while, and I'm just very grateful to my mom. She's been so helpful, and she offered to take Stella today so I could go get some groceries and get our life on track because she could tell that I just needed a minute to myself. I don't know why I'm crying because I'm actually in a great mood today. I'm so grateful that Stella's feeling better. I'm so happy that Lucy got to go back to school. And yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I need to get groceries. Home, my house is a mess behind me, and I moved the couch back into this corner. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but I can't get over how expensive Aldi has gotten. I got like 3 bags of stuff, not even big bags, and it cost me $91. And I swear last year that would have cost me like 60 maybe. It's gotten a lot more expensive, and I feel like it's not even worth me going there anymore if it costs the same as everywhere else, because the one annoying thing about Aldi is that you can't get everything there. You can get most of your stuff there, but sometimes, almost every time, I have to end up going to like Walmart or Kroger or something like that to get like a few other things. It's worth it because it was way more inexpensive than every other store, but it's not anymore. You want me? Okay. Come here. Hi. Are you tired? Yeah. You want to snuggle?
One of those keys is in there, so I have to cut it off.
Okay. Where are they?
Right drawer in my desk.
Here's your 557 keys.
Probably that one.
Wanted to show you guys this rug because it's new and I think it's really cute. So I felt like this hallway into my bedroom, and the mudroom's right over there, but it just felt so empty. I never had anything in here. I didn't have anything on the wall. So I got a random, hi Bootsy. My sister actually has a big rug of this print in her living room, and I love how it looks. So when I found the runner on Amazon, I decided to get it. And I feel like it completely changed this hallway. I love how it looks so much more. And then I had Shane hang this come as you are sign that we had over here. And I feel like it's meant for this space because you walk in through the mudroom and you see this. Perfect. This is what the rug looks like up close. I'll link it for you. It is so fun. I love it. Okay, my camera died and I don't know where I left off, but next on the list is there's just like random spots all over our wall that we need to repaint. This actually needs, this is like the metal corner underneath the drywall that needs filled in. Then we need to repaint that. I get asked so often. Oh, I got the biggest paper cut of all time on this hand, if you're wondering, on my palm. It hurt really bad. But I get asked all the time how I keep my walls so clean with kids and animals and stuff, and I don't. Shane actually spent hours scrubbing the walls the other day, and our walls are so white that we just use a magic eraser on them. I know that a magic eraser can take the paint off, but our walls are just like pure white, so it's never taken the paint off and it's never been a problem. So Shane got them much cleaner. He did our baseboards, everything, but there's just some parts that need repainted, and that's really not that big a deal. We just repaint them every so often. I love the look of white bright walls in like my main living area, so I just put up with needing to clean them sometimes. I mean, I would need to clean darker walls too with kids and dogs and cats and all of that, so you do what works for you, but I love white paint and it brings me joy. Need to go pick up Lucy in a minute, but I am gonna put this clock up on my wall. I need to find a battery. I got this on clearance at like a local, actually a local candle place, which is kind of random, but they have decor too. And it was a very expensive clock originally. I think it was over $200. and I got it for less than 50. So I thought this would look good where I used to have that come as you are sign. So I'm just gonna put it up there on the screw that's there, even though I'm pretty sure it needs to go a little lower. But for now, we're just gonna put it up. 245. So this is what it looks like. Sorry, Stella's listening to music very loud right now, but I think it's gonna look really good here. It does need moved down a little bit. Shane's gonna love that I'm gonna ask him to move the screw down like 3 inches, but I think it would look better just a little lower, but I think it's cute. I like it.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket, in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may.
I just got done doing the dishes and cleaning out the sink because I'm gonna wash the girls' hair in the kitchen sink. I like to give the girls' hair a good scrub like once a week, and I just use my Moroccan oil shampoo and conditioner. And then every other time they take a bath or a shower, I just wash it in there. But I just feel like with how much hair they have, because they both have better hair than I do, to make sure that we're giving it a good scrub. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, get that done. But we have about 2 hours until Lucy needs to be at her spring concert, so we need to get this done now, so it will be dry by then.
That seems so rebellious, it's falling apart right now. I'm bleeding, an easy kill, gonna leave it all behind. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the fold, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Look at me, man, what I become.
Where are we going, Lulu? Woohoo! Jolly? You going to the concert? The spring concert? I lost track of time a little bit. Now we're late. I mean,
We're on par.
her teacher said 5:45. The text from the principal said 5:30. So we're gonna get there 5:35. He's singing We Don't Talk About Bruno.
We don't talk about food.
Can't wait to see it. Are you excited? Good job, Lulu!
Good job, girl.
Good job! Oh, you did so good! Careful. How was it, bae? Was it good? Did she do so good? It is much later. It's 9 o'clock and I don't want to jinx anything, but Stella went right to sleep in her bed upstairs, which has not happened since she's been sick. So it's been over a week since she has been upstairs, which that's because I brought her down here. I wanted to keep an eye on her. But then the last couple days I was trying to get her to sleep upstairs and she only wanted to sleep in my room. And I wasn't gonna fight her on that because she still wasn't feeling her best. But tonight I can happily say she was in the best mood. She feels so much better. Her rash is completely gone. I'm planning on taking her to Lucy's spring concert tonight, but since her rash cleared up and she was acting like totally normal, didn't even want to put her to bed. She was being so cute and funny. But she went upstairs, got her teeth brushed, and laid right down in her bed. So very hopeful that we are all gonna get sleep tonight. But Shane's outside working on the garage. He's working on his like upstairs area because he wants that to be his office when he works from home and just like kind of a man cave thing, and to have storage for all of his stuff because that man has a lot of hobbies and he has a lot of stuff from those hobbies. So I'm very excited that he's working on that. It's just not realistic for him to be working in our bedroom right there at the desk with both girls home this summer. It's just probably not gonna be the most productive. So he wants to get that done so he can be out there and actually get some work done. I thought before I end this video that I would go out there and show you what he's working on. I was planning on editing this video tonight, but I'm gonna be honest, I am so tired and I just know that's not gonna happen. Last week Stella's therapist was sick and obviously Stella was sick, so we canceled that. And then this week her therapist is still sick and she's doing teletherapy, but I just feel like Stella's probably not gonna get that much out of teletherapy. So I just decided to skip it this week and we'll go back next week in person. So I think that I actually have time to edit this in the morning, which I usually do not have on Wednesday. But anyway, let's go see what Shane's doing. Open the door and realize that it's pouring outside. Didn't even know it was raining. It's pouring.
The big room above my garage.
What do we think? We got a floor now. Looking good. FYI, I haven't worked on the playroom once. I was going to, and then pneumonia happened, so that didn't get done. Am I just a wimp? I'm freezing.
Yes.
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, I just ran out of lumber, so.
Do you think we'll both get to sleep in our bed tonight? Shane's been
Wouldn't put
sleeping
money on
on
it.
Shane's been switching off from the couch to twin size beds with Lucy to the back bedroom because Stella's been sleeping with me for the last week. So we are hopeful that tonight we both might get to sleep in our bed. As of now, Stella is still asleep, so we'll see. But my hand is literally shaking because I'm so cold. So I'm going back inside. You have fun. All right, I'm a little out of breath from going outside and running back in the rain. That's a little embarrassing, but I'm just gonna end this video right here. I need to hop in the shower. So thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. Still out of breath. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where